Good morning and welcome to another lovely Sunday in Skyrim. Today I am going to talk to you about my newest mod, Base Sculpture, tell you a few things about it and generally just address whatever I can think of, to be honest. I have no script, it's Sunday morning. I just thought I might as well make a video about Base Sculpture since I've been making videos about everything that I've made. Now, Base Culture is not a player home. It does, however, have a guest room for a player, which I'll show you in a minute. So, first questions. Why are we looking into the scenery, the admittedly very beautiful scenery, rather than the door? Well, the answer is over there, right in front of us, is a dragon spawn point, and also there are some mean mud crabs over there. So instead of having you port here and getting attacked from behind, I thought it would just be nice to give you that, yeah. Alright then, here we go. There is the little house. This is my laundry. I had first built it in Whiterun. I even wrote patches for Dawn of Skyrim and JK Skyrim. But in the end, I thought, you know what, compatibility nightmare, so I moved the laundry away, and we are now here. Whiterun, and it's literally just around the corner from Swindler's Den. However, A, they are all dead, and B, we are line of sighted, so they don't really bother us. They're just over there. Also, I have to admit, I shamelessly self-inserted myself here. That wasn't actually on purpose. I just wasn't paying attention when I started naming things and was just like, yeah, sure, Elfie's Laundry, Elfie's Myrtle, and then I was like, oh, hold on, shameless self-insert, and in the end I decided, you know what, who cares? Really, who cares? Alright, so we have little house in wilderness. We have some flowers for you to pick, especially the yellow mountain flowers, because they aren't plentiful in the world. They're not that easy to get. So I've put a few here for you. Whoever wants to use them, feel free to use them. Remember, they take a few days to respawn, 10 days or something. But also, at this point in time, I could mention that it makes things a lot easier if you have my mod Plant This installed, which lets you plant flowers. So once you have that, obviously once you know the spells, you can just, plant anything that you need to harvest. There you go, that's a little bit of service on the wayside. However, like literally 99 out of 100 natural ingredients are found by the wayside. It's very, very simple. There is no, Falmer blood involved or anything like that. Alright, let's go inside. So you may be wondering, why clothing? Because so far you've only seen houses from me. Well, the thing is that the ones who do know me probably know that I used to work in Second Life, been there nearly 20 years. I used to make houses, I used to make clothing and jewelry. So now that I have moved on to modding Skyrim instead, I've built 7 houses, and then not the jewelry, sorry, I'll talk about jewelry another time. The clothing tickled me. So here we are, there's some of them. You cannot take these, sorry, these are just for show. But give you a bit of an idea of what this looks like. We have a couple of NPCs. There are books, there are 4 books in the building that you can take. They don't count as stolen, they give you recipes, general recipes, not the particulars, but what you need to look out for in general. And I am going to show you how to quickly get the key for the door downstairs. Now I'm level 3, I've already unlocked a few things. There is Loom dreaming of mopping the floor. Don't you need, like, maybe a broom for that? No? Alright, okay, fine. Do you need a broom? Yeah, I think people are in dire need of a broom. Whatever, I don't care. What was I saying? I was saying the key to this door. I could cheat, but I want to show you the quickest way to actually get the key without cheating. First of all, you need to have harvested a crop. This can be a carrot, a potato, a leek, a wheat. It can be honey. There's a little list of things, basically what you would expect to find on a farm. You harvest that, and that is your very first unlock probably in-game. And that unlocks the Simple Farmer clothes. The second one unlocks by visiting any inn. This is especially easy if you play with Live Another Life and choose to be a patron at an inn. You choose your inn and hey presto, there's your first unlock. Now I did that in Riften, so I unlocked the thing there. Either I did that in Riften or I did that God knows where. I usually choose that start. It gives you the most freedom really. And then the third unlock is the weddings. You need to talk to Maramal, the Mara priest in Riften, which is why we're going there now. Now, many of these unlocks
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
Definitely have not been here yet.
The Thieves Guild has
Alright, so you can see I'm using... Leave me alone, you fool. I don't care about you. You can see I'm using the SPID patch, which distributes my outfits very nicely.
But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans
Across the population. However, not every... Then you have leave me alone, honestly.
I'm saying I could take a hint, lass.
Not every outfit is being distributed via SPID.
New around Riften? Take my
Hello.
advice. Stay at the Bee and Bog.
What happened to your necklace? I've just installed the Bella's Blessing, so I haven't really checked on what everybody looks like, but her necklace is sunk in the thing. Oh, I don't really care. The outfit she's wearing, yes, you can actually unlock this. But we're not going to unlock that outfit right now, because that takes a little bit of... I mean, you know, it's the nocturnal outfit. You're gonna have to do some stealing. I can tell you though, alright, Maramal is not here. He often stands here, but he's not here. I can tell you though that you do not even have to do the Thieves Guild quest if you want to unlock the nocturnal outfits. You just have to steal. You can be a completely private... You can be a completely private thief. Nothing to do with the Thieves Guild whatsoever. And Nocturnal will still reward you with her outfits if you steal enough. Alright, did I just wander past Maramal there? I don't think I did. I think he's inside. There's him. Okay, now pay attention to the upper left corner.
How may I help you, my daughter? Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost.
It's very
We also
quiet. I've
perform
turned this down so it
wedding ceremonies for all the loving
doesn't
couples in Skyrim.
be over my... It doesn't...
Yes.
Alright, here we go. There you go. We get the key
ready.
because we had 2 unlocks
Are you
already.
familiar with how
And
marriage works
there
in
we go,
Skyrim?
there's the wedding attire unlocked.
Typically, love.
Alright,
person
we'll
is looking
just
for
click through
when another
this.
person shows interest and the two agree to be together.
So we
One
now
goes
have the
to
key
temple.
for that little house, for that little room. Bye Maramal, thank you for talking to me. And what the key does, it unlocks the portal room. Now the portal rooms. Why did I build the portal rooms? The showrooms. I built them because at a number of like 500 or more, you start really losing the plot at the tanning rack. It gets so annoying scrolling through these outfits, and not only scrolling through, but constantly having to like twist and turn the inventory item and everything. I thought that's a very, very bad way of dealing with anything. So instead, once you've unlocked a few, so enough to actually make this quite the job. So if I just see how many I've got here already, that's a lot of stuff. So now you get your showrooms, and these showrooms are sorted A by color, and B by family. So basically, if you say, alright, I want to make myself a purple dress today, I don't care what, but I want to have a look at what is there, what purple dress I could make. I'm going into the pink room because obviously, same room, yeah. Then you can just look around and basically take your pick. So everything purple, everything pink lives in this room. And it tells you what is what. So you can actually look forward to, like, I mean, you can, whatever, take yourself a screenshot, write it down wherever, at least then you know what you're actually building. And yeah, that's basically the general idea. So that's when you want to go by a particular color, but then maybe you want to be saying, okay, well, I want to make one of these fine clothes outfits, or maybe a wedding dress. So how many wedding dresses are there? There are 65 different wedding dresses, and they are all in this room. You may wonder why there are 65 wedding dresses. I wonder that too sometimes, but fact is, I do get carried away with color options, always have. So here we go, wedding dresses. Of course, I mean, you don't need to get married to wear them, so, you know, it's just a nice, large selection of that particular dress in different versions. From the very plain, here's some traveler dresses. These are not classed as wedding dresses, by the way. These are classed as travel dresses and unlock differently. Sorry, the males just don't have that much range, but I did make these 4, and also there are plenty more fine clothes, like that same outfit here we have in yeah, here we have in natural colors. Then we have more fine clothes here. Now these, the Jarl outfits, you're gonna have to do some work for those. These unlock, obviously you cannot become Jarl, but you can become Thane. So basically, unlocking, becoming Thane in 3 holds will unlock 1 set of outfits. Becoming Thane in 6 will unlock the next set, and then 7 will unlock the 3rd set. You never have to unlock all 9 holds, but since you've already started with becoming Thane of Whiterun to unlock the very simple first embroidered dresses, that's 1 Thane down the hatch, so to speak. And here is the Emperor set. Now, obviously for that, you're gonna have to kill the Emperor. So basically, You're saying I want to have a wedding dress. Which one am I gonna choose? You go into the family room. For the colors, you go into the colors and choose from there. We have the simple folk, the magical folk, and the believers. Alright, we also have a guest room here for the player. This is a safe room. This is a safe chest, this one here. You can stash your stuff in there. Your follower can sleep here as well. And the contraptions here are all being explained in game, so I don't need to say anything about that. Alright, so what else can I explain? First of all, which quest lines do you actually need to touch? Certainly the College of Winterhold, because it's all cloth robes. You don't only unlock the mage robes there, you also unlock the Sigic robes, and, well, I'm not gonna spoiler that. Probably Azura Star, although you can enter Ilinalta's Deep without the quest, obviously. You just have to spend about a minute in there and the Necromancer dress is unlocked, but you can, with the SBID version, of course, also pry the robes from any dead Necromancer. Pieces of the Past, the Daedric, the Maroons, Dagon, a dagger there. Quest you need to play to unlock the Mythic Dawn robes. The Red Guard robes are unlocked by doing the Sadia quest either way. What's it called again? In my time of need. The main quest literally needs progressing until you're actually inside the Thalmor embassy. By then you will have unlocked 2 sets of robes, of clothes, and if you don't want to carry on the mod, the quest line, well, you don't have to. If you just want to cheat and get the items out from the cheat chest, you can do that. I have been trying to not tie the player down to a certain playstyle. What else have we got? A lot of the outfits are simply unlocked by going to a particular place, noticing these outfits, developing the tailor's eye, and learning how to craft them simply by observation. Alright, so we're going to get to the spoiler part of all this now, unless I've forgotten anything. If you don't want to do any of the immersive stuff, you just want the clothes. I mean, you know, you won't be able to craft them until you unlock them, but you can just grab them from the cheat chest, and for that you need to be up here and TCL, so toggle collision, and then you just go through here, and there's a door. You open the door, and there it is. You can now loot whatever you like to loot. This is on your own head. I don't really, whatever, however you want to play. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I can say about all this, I think. It was fun to build, great fun to build. Oh yeah, no, it's not all I want to say, actually. Let's address the custom body shapes. As you can see, I am not a 3BA, UNBP, C3PO or R2D2 wearer. I don't really care about those body shapes. That means I have literally no idea how to deal with anything about those. I do, however, use CBBE Slim. That is my own body shape. But these clothes, they are vanilla shapes, vanilla meshes. You can tell that because of the rather large chest she has there. This is actually most notable with the wedding dress. So I am kind of tempted to try my hands on a patch that replaces the vanilla meshes with a CBBE Slim, but that's about as far as it goes. I really do not want to get into all this. This is why I stopped doing all that in Second Life. It got on my nerves, you know, having to cater for all these different body shapes. Just really got on my nerves. Sorry, but that's a fucking fact. And since I'm not even earning money with this, yeah, don't ask me to do it. This mode is simply for people who don't subscribe to all these crazy... Oh my. What happened there? Alright, okay, I can see a patch coming in already. Alright, never mind. It's just a tiny thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you like it. If you don't like it, well then fine, you know, there are millions of other clothing mods out there. Very good ones. And if you do, then leave me a like, leave me a comment or anything. That would be nice. And so yeah, I mean, I guess for the next few months you won't really see much of me again, because I also have other things to do in life, and that was plenty enough time spent on a mod. But until we meet again, I wish you a happy time and happy playing. Bye!